Cool. We are live, I think. I think we're live. Yes, we are. I'm just looking. We just finished the relationship, Lightbody and relationships. So let's have a quick look. Actually, again, always, I want to make sure it's working. Yes, it is working. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, let's just turn that off and let's dive in. So let me know that you're here and let me know that you're watching. Today, I'm going to talk about Lightbody and innovation. And if you've been following along and watching the other masterclasses, you now know that the Lightbody process and the work itself penetrates all areas of your life. It raises the ceiling to consciousness and it brings new thought, new expansion, new world, like new earth, to your life and to your business. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it is a fundamental and integral tool for awakening and bringing higher consciousness and unity consciousness into your physical body, which is necessary for us to actually ascend. And it's just a fast track tool to get into alignment as soon as possible. So innovation, why do I talk about innovation? Because many of the people I've been working with and my experience with this work, and myself as well actually, is that it brings a lot of creativity and innovation to your life and to your business. And that's needed to change something, right? So if we want to change the narrative, if we want to change the world, if we want to change something that's not working right now, we've got to do things differently. We can't carry on doing it the way we've been doing it, because we're just going to get the same results, right? And if you're into coaching and you are a coach yourself, you know that this is a big, this is a big thing in the coaching industry, that if you want to see a different result in your life and your business, you've got to do things differently, right? And it's the same within my world, in my work. We need to do things differently in order to get different results. And it's coming down to trusting, our intuitive nudges, our downloads, and all the things that we're getting. So why do I want to talk about innovation? Because innovation, new thought, and pioneering leadership is the very, very foundation of the new world. It's happening already. I mean, people have been innovating things for many, many years. The new earth is, the earth, the planet, has been going through huge evolution since the industrial revolution. So it's not like it's a new thing that innovation is needed in order to move the needle for the earth. But the big difference with this work and how that is going to bring higher consciousness into innovation and pioneering thought is actually that what has been driving the earth forward to this point comes from a place of, yes, innovation, wanting to do things differently, curiosity, science, like the human mind being curious, how we can change things, how we can make them more efficient, how we can make them more functional, how we can make things easier for ourselves, like inventing the washing machine. Why would we want to wash clothes by the river when we can have a machine doing it? Yeah. So the human mind is, and the human brain is naturally geared up to improving our life and our life experience. Like even just coming up with the fire, when they learned, how to make fire, massive step in evolution, right? So if we think of the human mind and the human brain as a machine, actually as a computer, wanting to improve and make things better and improve and change and advance, right? That's like, this is in our DNA. It's an evolutionary thing. Now, so that piece obviously continues. That's going to keep continuing for as long as humanity exists. That advancement and technology and doing things better and better is always going to be there. I believe that the difference with this work and by having the light body activations done, and I'm talking not just on you ladies who's entrepreneurs and coaches and leaders, I'm talking about the business leaders of the world. I'm talking about people that have massive influence. Can you imagine bringing higher consciousness into their life and business and existence? They are going to start not just thinking about evolution in a different way. They're going to start thinking about it in a much vaster concept and much more expansive concept, because their consciousness is completely expanding, which is going to allow them to bring not just new inventions in, which has always been possible before as well, even more high-level inventions, and not only that, inventions that is going to benefit humanity as a whole. I'm talking big high level here, high level, because we have invented all the things, the nuts and bolts that makes it go quicker, everything now, you know, the mobile phone, the cars, better machinery, less emission, you know, maybe, you know, electric cars, like all the things that makes the world go round, that's still going to go on. I'm talking about innovation on a high level, like new ways, new thought that is going to benefit humanity as a whole, not just, yes, we are saving the planet by having less emission. We are doing these things to make the life easier, and it's going to cost less. It's more cost efficient. It's more energy efficient to do these sort of things. I'm thinking about new school of thought, new school of how to bring, I don't know, how to revive the rainforest, like all the new ideas and innovation and pioneering things are already happening. But if we expand that even more and bring even more of higher consciousness and innovation and expansion to thinkers and leaders and healers and healers, it becomes limitless, because what we are doing, we're bringing down heaven to earth. The way I see it actually is, this is how I'm now psychically tapping into other planetary systems, other planets, other civilizations that are far more evolved than humanity here on Earth. I don't know, but I can see, you know, energy, free energy. At one day, there will be a money-less society, like, not as long as I live, I don't think, but one day things will look so, it will be so advanced that humanity can think about, like a human can think about something and it can teleport a thought to another being, and they can consciously together co-create something, and it will be for the highest best of everything, like very scientific, like very sci-fi, very sci-fi. Yeah. Look at Atlantis, for example, the ancient civilization of the golden age. Stability, balance, peace, harmony, wealth, expansion of everything, healing modalities, beautiful solutions to things, conscious creation, conscious communities. Like the whole existence of the golden age in Atlantis was actually built on high consciousness, full alignment with humans, humanoids or humans existing on a really high level, or in a high level of dimension, but on Earth. So whether we get into the golden age completely as such, I don't think it will look the same. I think we will just keep doing exactly what we're doing. We are simply bringing in new thought in such a way that we are bringing the whole of human evolution forward. you know, the solutions to things won't be okay. So you need strategy and mental, like intelligence and like planning and strategic things to happen with the left brain. But I believe solutions and the way of existing will be much more right brain, creative, intuitive, flow, artistic. Like it will be driven by the right brain, how we create, how we learn, how we deliver, how we sort of like live our life to a day-to-day basis. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. These masterclasses, there are 7 of them. Okay, so they're 30 minutes each. I channel them. I don't plan. I don't plan. I totally channel them. So I allow my right brain to deliver the information, the knowledge, the transmission, the activation, the healing energy that you get from me. Because I know that people have been saying that by just listening to you, Jenny, I'm getting healing, which is because I am embodied, my work embodied. That is the truth. I don't plan. I just go for it. There's bullet points that's been coming to me like in my consciousness. So I have a structure in my mind about the very things I want to say that are very important that I get across, but the rest just flows. The rest just flows. And that is 100% the truth. And if we can all deliver our genius from this level, whatever it is, whatever we love talking about, whatever we love teaching and sharing with the world, then that's what it is. That's how we're meant to be doing it. And of course, lots of people do it. It's not just me doing this. You know, a lot of people channel just as they go, they create, right? So, but I do believe in this 13:13. Just looked at the clock. 13:13. Okay. So innovation. So let's take an example. I'd like to take the example of my my friend Sebastian, actually. So when he had his Lightbody work done, he downloaded, if you like, his masterpiece, Decode Your Genius. And what he did, so he's a marketeer, and so this is innovation to me. To me, this is innovation. So he is a marketeer and an entrepreneur and a business person. Like he runs masterminds and things. He does that. I think he's got an SEO company as well. So like marketing, SEO, so search engine optimization. So he's like clever in this way. What he did, he embodied the work, like he expanded his consciousness. He allowed his masterpiece to come through. He started to download the pieces of Decode Your Genius, which is now his brand. Decode Your Genius has got, I don't know all of his modules and all his things because I don't follow it as such. I just know from what he's told me, basically. Decode Your Genius is a platform for conscious entrepreneurs to unlock their genius, to decode their genius. And I believe, so he works with entrepreneurs, so they could come from all sorts. They could be marketeers, they could be coaches, they could be within health and fitness maybe, or like there's different types of entrepreneurs that he works with, finance even. And what he does, he's created a platform to actually unlock their genius fully, unlock their genius within their capacity, what they are experts in already. And it's on this level of Lightbody as well. So like it is, I don't think you do the Lightbody activations as such in there like I do, like the group I'm going to run now. However, I think he has automated some of the Lightbody work so that it's accessible for the people that he works with. I haven't tried to test it, I don't know, but I just know that he is really completely and fully innovating a new way of unlocking entrepreneurs. Similar to what I do, but I feel like I'm unlocking spiritual leaders, you know. I'm unlocking the spiritual leaders. He is unlocking entrepreneurs on that sort of vibe with what he does, sort of thing, right? So it's just different, a little bit different audience. But what's really important here is to understand that if you are passionate about making your spiritual mission work, if you're passionate about, like, if you really care about your spiritual mission, your leadership, your life, your quality of life, and the transformation that you bring to this world, a part of your business will become innovative because of this work. You will create your own sort of business idea with this work. So from your own personal benefit and your own personal gain from this work, it's like I say to you, it penetrates all areas of your life. But innovation is one of the things that will unlock within you. And I would like to maybe add creativity, because what happens is that creation becomes, for me, very non-linear. I'm going to explain to you actually exactly how it happens to me. So I'm going to draw it here now and I'm going to show it to you. So I get an idea, whatever that is, I'm getting an idea. So for example, Lightbody, I'm getting this idea about the group. What happens next is I'm getting the structure, although I have the structure already because I have taken people through this program many, many times on an individual level. I have the structure, so that's supposed to came earlier. But what has been coming through for me is the 6 months has got 6 different themes. Okay, so I've got the Lightbody group. Then the next step I've got is that it's got 6. That looks like T's, but they're not. They're just 6 different modules. And if you go actually inside guide 3, I think it is guide 3 inside this group, you can see the month 1, what it is, month 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what happens is, because I know the process of the Lightbody and what actually happens in the different sessions and what we will be doing, each one unlocks a specific thing in you each month, and we call that something. Well, that is something I just came up with, you see. So the first month is all about body connection, because we're doing the body consciousness realignment. So it's all about getting into your body, which is necessary to deliver your masterpiece anyway. So that's the first step. And no one's taught me this. Like, no one's taught me how to do that. That comes through my channel. Because what happens is, you know something already, then you get an idea, then you get a new structure that comes in, and then you put the structure down, and then you start writing and journaling about it, basically. So once I got that, I was like, all these things, I could then make an online course. Yeah. And this online course, together with the sessions, could be called the same. So it's Light Up Your Inner CEO self-study course. And this is like a spiritual awakening and unlocking course. So that course is going to be included in this program. And it will have the themes of, you know, me talking about the different themes of each month and what other things that you could do around a specific topic. So what I mean with this is that if you're an entrepreneur and you're struggling to sort of like package and compartmentalize your genius, this work will open up your channel in such a way that you will actually be able to plot it down, because you'll be able to download the actual structural steps that needs to be taken here on earth, not just up here. Okay, so that's come through. And then obviously I've added bonuses also to the course. But what I'm saying here is, this was not possible for me before I had this work done. I couldn't so easily do it. It was more like, oh my God, let's really think about this. Not like, let's, you know, it wasn't like, let's channel this. It was more like, oh, what will be an intelligent, intellectual way of doing this. Whereas now it's like, what can I channel? Open my right brain, like, and my channel, and it will just come in. Yeah. And that is exactly what I want you to have. I want you to have that in your business so that you can lead yourself in a much better way, so you don't feel like stuck or you get stumbling and you get caught up with the detail. And that's another thing that is really important with this work. As entrepreneurs, and especially if you're an entrepreneur, if you get caught up with details and strategy and how it should be done and and following exactly a template or something, forget all that, because you're meant to just deliver it how you want to deliver it. Take the strategy that you've learned into consideration and consider whether that is a good strategy or not for what you're going to deliver. But you'll deliver from your soul. You'll deliver from what you're channeling. You'll deliver from what lights you up. You'll deliver what you love. You'll deliver what it makes you feel good, right? So it becomes a place of just really unlocking your creative channel and your innovative channel, basically. I wonder if that makes sense. I'm going to actually check in the Facebook group. I've been just talking now, haven't I? Just going to check in Facebook. Yes, some people are watching. Yeah, good. Hello, Joanna. So, for my personally, I mean, gosh, even the Ascension Clearing Kit came through like this for me, this program. All the program, like, I'm not saying other people are not inventing programs. They are, of course they are. And they are very good channels. I'm just saying that this work unlocks you in such a way that it becomes effortless and you're trusting the downloads and the innovation and everything that is coming through you. And also what it does for me, but this is my own personal journey. What it also does for me is it gives me titles for my programs. It gives me, like, with ease, I can just like tap into, whatever field I need to tap into and just like get it. I lead myself and my business, like total radar alignment with my channel. I become so certain with when I'm going to do things, and the channel is so strong that it feels like you're not going to ever go wrong. Everything is actually, it's like I said yesterday, when you follow spirit and you take action and you go first, you take action on what you're meant to be taking action on, everything, it becomes easy. It's when you don't, it's when you overthink and go, well, maybe that's not a good idea, or go into scarcity or fear or what if, that's when everything starts going wrong and when things are hard. So it's that micro moment of going, yeah, it feels scary, but I'm doing it because my heart and soul is saying yes to this. So I'm going to do it because everything else will follow. I jump and the universe will respond completely. That element becomes so strong. That element becomes so strong. So that means, in technical terms, it means that you procrastinate less fear, just so certain and so confident naturally because you're so plugged into your channel that things becomes easy, or a lot easier than if you didn't trust, basically. Okay. And I know that lots of entrepreneurs online and lots of people, business owners, they already have this. They are very confident. They follow their channel. They go with this. They go with their gut. They do all these things. But if you are not doing that 100% yet, and you are still looking to follow this like fully, the Lightbody work is for you, because it unlocked me on a level that I can't, you know what I've been saying through these 7 masterclasses. It's unlocked me on a level that this work should be compulsory. It should be compulsory to everyone. Gosh, the amount of time, heartache, tears, backache, ache, like overthinking bullshit that will be saved and removed if everyone had this work would be incredible. Like you're saving years, years by doing this work. And take my word for it. Like, take my word for it. You might be saying, well, Jenny, you know, I've tried other things. There's other things out there. You know, I like, you know, breath work and I do the other things. They are all valid. All those things you're doing already are valid. Shamanic work, or you might do some, you know, healing or divine healing, or, you know, other things that you do that are good. Meditation, they're all valid, but it doesn't cut this. This is the Rolls Royce of transformation. And I'm not just saying that, I am 100% meaning it. I can see this work will change the world. This work will change the world. And I'm on a mission to do it. So if you're interested to jump into the group that we start, the first pioneering group on the 20th of September, you can be a part of something that is huge. And you'll be looking back at it. You'll be there and you'll be like, wow, I was there at the beginning with Jenny. Oh my God. And look at my life and my business now. I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I did that. Oh my God, I feel so privileged, so happy. That's what you will be saying. And you'll be going, oh my God, I did that 20 years ago with Jenny. Oh my God, look at it now. Look at this work. Look how this has changed the world. And what was available to us that we couldn't see at the time. That's what you will be saying. So book the link above, your call with me. The program starts on the 20th of September. I have 3 people in already, but there's loads of lurkers, like 3, 4. I would like 10 people in the group. And if you're one of the 10 or 10 plus, let me know. It's £3,000 at the moment, which is about $3,450, which is an absolute insane exchange rate. The best exchange rate since 1990. I just checked. So if you are working and earning in American dollars, this is a bargain for you right now. This is a bargain. So $3,450. This course, when the dollar, like just a year ago, when it was like floating around, this course would have been over $4,000, like $4,500, probably $4,500. So like you're saving $1,000 if you are jumping in with me this time. Okay, there's also a payment plan available, which is £555 per month, which probably works out about $580 per month for the next 6 months. Still, I don't know what the exchange rate is going to be in 3 months. I think it's not going to go, it's not going to just like go back to crazy more expensive like it was last year. But what I'm saying is this, if you're American, this work and you love it and you want it and you're like, I'm in, Jenny, give it to me now, then you should jump in this time around, because I don't know, I will run this group again, of course, but I don't know when. I'm not going to say, oh, I will do exactly this next year, this time. I don't know. I'll just, because I follow my instincts and my gut. So this is the time to jump in. If you haven't watched all the masterclasses and you're like, oh, I'm just watching this one now, go to the guide section and check out everything in the group. I've shown you already what it looks like, the guide section. If you're on your phone, you just go up to the top left and there's 3 lines there and it says guide section, or go to guides. If you're on your computer, it's on the top of the Facebook page of the group and you can see guides. All right, so just check in there, watch the masterclasses, learn as much as you can. This group, I'm going to say this actually, this group is going to stay alive. I'm not going to close this group or anything. This is going to be the learning center for the future clients and future people coming in. So do stay around in the group. I'm not closing it. If you say, I don't know, Jenny, about this Lightbody stuff, I want to do it, but I want to think about it, there will be an opportunity in the future again, of course. So it's not going to go away. But you're meant to, like, if you want to keep learning and stuff, you can stay in this group. So the group is not going to close. It's going to be, it might be a paid group at some point. I probably will do that actually. But at this point, when I'm just starting it up, it will still, it's just a free group, first sort of, round, if you like. And And for anyone who wants to come in and learn all about it in the future, might be like a paid group probably, but not you people who is in it at the moment. You will always have a free access to it. So that's that. And I'll see you. I'm not going to do any more masterclasses now on the actual topic like this round, but I will be talking to you, the people who's been in contact with me, and signing everyone up. And I will be doing some celebrations probably next week of the people who's been signing up, and really sort of bringing the celebration vibe into this fantastic energy vortex. So that's all from me. Have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. We start in 12 days. I'm really excited. This work is going to change your life. Don't wait. It's like why wait? If you feel this is for you, don't wait. Come and join me and be a part of the revolution, like the new thing. And you'll be looking back and go, I was there from the beginning. Okay, see you later. Bye.